Hey YouTube, this is Catrice80. This is going to be the first video of my revision series. Little background on me. In August 2014, I had my first sleeve surgery. My highest weight was 365. I lost weight and got down to 295 before surgery. So my surgery weight going in was 295. About 10 months to a year, I've gotten down to 205. So, started getting relaxed in my eating, started drinking soda again, eating junk, eating sweets. Turned out I gained 60 pounds, blew up to 265. So I went to my surgeon and, I told him, hey, I'm having this really bad heartburn and this pain in my chest. So he said, okay, so let's do some study and give you an endoscopy. Come to find out, I have Gerd. My stomach stretched just a little bit, he said. And I had another hiatal hernia and I had an ulcer. So he just chuckled. He said, hey, I'm gonna fix you. And he did. He really did. So April 2017, went in for my sleeve revision. He didn't give me a bypass, he gave me a sleeve revision. He made my sleeve smaller and he closed my hiatal hernia. So after that procedure, my heartburn subsided. It was cool. But fast forward to 2018, 2019 is when it started progressively getting worse. And over-the-counter medications, it was helping it a little bit. It was making it bearable and livable. But fast forward to 2020, I couldn't take it anymore. 2020 was a hard year for me. I was extra stressed, so I knew that it worsened my symptoms and I probably developed more ulcers. So 2021, tried to contact my surgeon. Unfortunately, found out he passed away. So I had to find a new bariatric surgeon. So I called in February. I was going to choose between two new bariatric surgeons. So I did eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and chose my current surgeon. Made an appointment with him on March 3rd, went into his office, talked briefly about my history, showed him my pictures, how I progressed to what I look like now. So with my second sleeve, I went down to 163. That was my lowest weight I've ever been having bariatric surgery. So he said, okay, well, since you're having all these symptoms again, and I noticed that, your doctor wrote down or dictated, doctors dictate, he dictated that you have ulcers, hernia, and Gerd. He said, well, let's schedule you for an endoscopy. So he scheduled me for an endoscopy on March 22nd, which was this past Tuesday. With that endoscopy, he said he was going to place a Bravo device. Never heard of Bravo, and there weren't any, well, it wasn't that many YouTube channels of patients who went through the Bravo testing. So that's why I figured I'd document it for you guys. So the Bravo is a little pill tablet device about that big that they implant at the end of your esophagus and in the beginning of your stomach or your sleeve. And that measures the acidic, how severe your GERD is, the acid in your stomach and whatnot. So with that, they give you a little device and it has 5 buttons on it. The first one is a knife and fork. You press that when you start to eat and you press it again when you end it. They give you a form. You have to document the start time that you eat, the end time that you eat. And it also has categories of meals, sleep, and then the last column is what you ate and what position you're lying in. The second button is a triangle, and you have to press that if you feel any heartburn. The third button is a circle. That's for regurgitation and nausea. The fourth button is a square, and that is for, oh Lord, chest pains. Duh, chest pains. You press that if you have any chest pains. And the last button is when you're lying down. It's when you're lying, you have to document if you're sitting in a 45-degree angle or if you're lying down flat. And they want to know if you're lying on your side, your stomach, or your back. So The test goes on for 48 hours, and you have to document this for 3 days. 3 days. So the most tedious part was the documenting. Eat, sleep, drink. That's what I documented. So after the test, after the 48 hours is done, you have to return the device. The implant that they implant into your esophagus, it will pass through your system within 6 to 12 days. So yes, I have to wait for this device to pass out my system. Now, when I press here, the device is here. So if I press here, it's very sensitive. Oh, and another thing, while eating and drinking anything, the first 12 hours, it feels like a pill is lodged in your throat. Like, say if you taken one of those big ibuprofen pills and it went down the wrong way, that's what it feels like. And if you eat anything that's like, take a big bite, too big of a bite, and you try to swallow it, oh my goodness, it will stay stuck right there. And the pain, it makes it feel like that you're tearing the little device away from your esophagus. It's horrible. So I had to learn, stop taking big bites, and 2, stop taking big gulps, because I drink very fast. That was one hurdle that I had to get over. As far as the Bravo device, it's not that bad. Like I said, the most tedious part is the documenting, remembering the times. Oh, my surgeon did take some biopsies of my esophagus. My esophagus was not reactive, unresponsive. He said if it had a little bit of reflex and response, he was going to put a Lynx band around it. That was going to be the first thing that he was going to do if, if the esophagus was responsive. It wasn't. Mine wasn't worth a quarter. So he came into the recovery. He said, yeah, we're going to have to do a biopsy. I mean, I knew, because I started buying all the supplements, everything I needed. His nutritionist gave me the pre-op diet. She gave me the post-op diet. Everything that you went through with the sleeve revision, same thing you have to do with the bypass revision. Only thing with the bypass is you need more supplements because your absorption is garbage. You need assistance in absorption. You need to take supplements for the rest of your life. I was very negligent when I had my sleeve. I didn't take my vitamins every day. I didn't. It's just what it is. This time around, I'm on it. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm taking my iron. I'm taking my calcium citrate. I'm taking everything, even my benefiber, because I'm not going through constipation again. I'm not. TMI, sorry, but it is what it is. I'll do a whole separate video on the side effects of bariatric surgery. So that's about it for this series. I hope that this clears up any questions you may have about the Bravo test, because there isn't many videos on it. And if you have any questions that I probably didn't answer or left out anything, just hit the comment for me and I'll respond in a timely manner. My next video, I do want to discuss supplements and also sugar-free things. I hate sugar-free, but I could tolerate it. And we're going to discuss like pre-op, post-operative diet. So yeah, if you like what you see, subscribe, join the tribe, and follow this journey. It's going to be a lifestyle journey for me, for you. If you're thinking about bariatric surgery, don't be turned off towards it. Everything has the side effects. Trust me. I'd rather go through these side effects than be 365 pounds and can't walk through a door. I had to walk through a door sideways, y'all. Now that's big. At work, I was wearing a 5X scrub. I was busting out those 5X scrubs. I will take this loose skin any day. But guess what? Baby, I can get this chopped off. I will take this any day than to be bigums. Trust me. Trust me. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later in another video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.